Good morning, Miss Dvonne. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so I came here because I really wanted some more information, or I wanted the folks to really get a better understanding about what Measure C is all about. And so can you tell us about how long you've been studying and researching Prop 218?
So I started looking at city finances in 2010. And the issue of Prop 218 came up in the general fund transfer and how it was illegal.
So the City of Riverside actually, even back then, knew it was illegal, but they told everybody that it was not illegal.
The City of Riverside knew that when this passed in 1996, and they were supposed to fix it in 97, continued for all those years taking the general fund transfer knowing that it was illegal.
And you actually have a lawsuit against the city right now with the water fund, correct?
Correct, and it is regarding the general fund transfer being illegal.
Okay, so what is your message to the folks in the City of Riverside, the ratepayers, because that's what we are called? What message would you have for the folks in the City of Riverside?
I think they first need to understand that the general fund transfer is illegal because of Prop 218. I think the second thing they need to understand is we had Measure A, which was a tax on the water, and it passed, but it was a charter amendment, not a general tax, therefore still illegal. So the city is transferring approximately $10 million off your water, $40 million off your electricity, and then we also had Measure Z, which exceeded the $50 million they anticipated getting in. So it's approximately $100 million extra that our city is getting through taxes. For me, when I turn on my water and turn on my electricity, I want to know that I'm only paying for my water and electricity, but every time I turn it on, I'm getting taxed. And that tax is going into the general fund. Now, they will tell you on the flyer there are audits. I will tell you they are not. I requested them for Measure A, and they told me that there were no audits. They have put on the flyer that there will be audits, but I don't believe that. They tell us a lot of things that just are not true. But the biggest thing I think people need to understand is if we stop the general fund transfer, you will stop your rate increases. Every time they need money, they will increase your rates so that they can take more in the general fund transfer. So what we have to do is stop the general fund transfer, and there is no incentive to raise your rates. There's no cap on the rates. They'll just keep going up and up and up.
When you started looking at the city finances overall, just like me, the budget, do you remember what that budget was?
It was about $190 million.
And do you know what it is today? $1.1 billion. What is your reaction to that?
I'm shocked. I don't believe we have any additional services. We don't have any additional police officers. We are just at the level that we were at back then. No additional services. I believe that this is union backed, and that the union is all in salaries and pensions.
Yes.
And that would account for the difference between approximately 200 million to 1 point whatever billion dollars. So yeah, I'm totally shocked by that.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you, Miss Dvonne. I know you've got to go to work now, but thank you for your input on this very important subject.
Welcome.